Hi everybody and welcome to One Shot, the episodes where I talk about what's good and what's not and what I enjoy and give you my gut reaction as fast as I can in one take. That was very long. So X-Men Gold is out. I thought it was out later on in the year, but my mistake, it's out already and phenomenal. Fantastic. I liked it. As a first issue, it was great. It introduced the characters to new readers, but it also established them to the older readers. The storyline was very basic indeed, but it works, and that's what you need for your first issue. You need something that's gonna grab the audience straight away and take you on the first steps of the journey, and it worked really well. The writer Mark Guggenheim, I hope I said that right. Brilliant. You could tell he's been a fan of the X-Men for a while. You can tell he probably was an X-Men fan in the 90s, because this book reads like a 90s comic book. It has everything you need in it from the 90s. The artwork is great as well. Artwork by Adrian Syaf. Brilliant. And all the other creative people involved. You've done a really fantastic job, and I'm really happy I've read this issue. There's going to be a few spoilers, very small spoilers. Just so to let you know that you should be reading this. If you're an X-Men fan, it's gone back to the way it should be, or the way it was when it was the golden age. Firstly, we have Kitty Pryde as a leader. Brilliant. They've rounded it all off. Back in way beyond when. Kitty Pryde was the student, and now she's the leader. She's a great leader. After everything she's been through, been to space, been part of Excalibur, all that, she's come about. She's become this adult who's leading the X-Men team. She's always been the backbone of the X-Men, and now she's there in the leading role. We have Storm in there, and the dynamics between Storm and Kitty, the dynamics between all the characters. Wow, no, it's something I've missed out on the X-Men world for a while. Storm and Kitty Pryde. There's a mother-daughter relationship in there, and it's swapped round, because Storm, being the mother figure, is like, I did some bad mistakes and I don't want to be the X-Men anymore. Kitty Pryde is saying, you are the X-Men, you need to be part of the X-Men. And she stayed, and Storm's still thinking, oh, should I still be here? But Kitty Pryde's going, oh yes, you should be. Nightcrawler, there weren't much on Nightcrawler in this issue, but her and Nightcrawler are best friends. They've been in Excalibur for so many years, and I can't wait to see Nightcrawler's my favourite character. I can't wait to see more Nightcrawler. You can never have enough Nightcrawler. Colossus is in there, ex-lover to Kitty Pryde. They touched on that a bit in this issue. Brilliant job. Again, they were in Excalibur for a while, so there's some background story for them, and again, I can't wait for them to explore that. The next one is Prestige. Right, Rachel Gray or Rachel Summers, depends what she's going on by now, I can't remember. She chose a new name, and it's a good idea why she chose a new name, because Kitty Pryde is using her real name because she can't decide on what code name she would like. It's used to be Shadowcat, and then there was Sprite and a few others, the Ariel, I think, and so she changed the name, and they had joked about that, and it was funny. They actually had some humour in the comic book as well. Again, something I've been missing out on the X-Men for a while. Rachel has been the Phoenix and Miss Marvel, but now she's become Prestige, and I don't particularly like it myself. I don't like the look that she's got. She's a time-displaced X-Man, and they're still using that she's not in the old type uniforms like the others are, and it makes her seem to be not a part, but away from the rest of the X-Men, and she doesn't seem to fit in as much, which is a shame, because she's been around for years, been part of Excalibur. Her and Kitty Pryde, from what I read before, are like sisters. They grew up together around about the same age, from what I remember. And no, I don't like this look. Out of all of them, Prestige is probably the one that I don't like. I like her powers, but I preferred the whole Rachel Gray long red leather trench coat with the spikes and the feathery bits at the end. I did like that look, and I wish they kept that with this character. I am a fan of I am a fan of Rachel Gray. Rachel Summers, whatever. And yeah, again, I can't wait to see her more in this. And the final member is Old Man Logan. Wolverine being dead in the comic books, Old Man Logan, again, time displaced, and he's not in a uniform, he doesn't have a code name as such, he doesn't go by the name Wolverine, that's X-23 now. And I just like the way he's not in the uniform, he's got his old style coat on and his checkered shirt and everything, and the dynamics between Kitty Pryde and Old Man Logan is such a laugh. If you didn't know, Wolverine trained Kitty Pryde in the way of the samurai, trained her in combat and how to train, and they had a father-daughter relationship. And with Kitty Pryde being a bit older, you think that might not be there anymore, but now you've got an older Logan, and it works brilliantly. He's like, oh yeah, I'm just a bit grumpier. I'm the same guy, just grumpier. And it's interesting to see Kitty Pryde being, oh, we've got to care for the humans and stuff, and Old Man Logan as well, do you want me to stab him because he's a bit irritating? I did like that dynamic. I'm not a big Wolverine fan, but I kind of like the Old Man Logan in this issue. What else is there to say? Excuse me. Storyline's brilliant. Characters are fantastic. And they had softball game. I keep saying baseball, but they had a softball game, and that was what made me really love this issue. It's been a while since I've seen a softball game in the X-Men, and they comment on it saying, "Oh, I don't think these games used to work, but now I can see they really do. They help with bonding," and yeah, just that little bit of just playing about and being a family. Something again that I think the X-Men comics have been missing recently is that they've been a family. It's not just about extinctions and mutants being wiped out. It's about being heroes. And again, this is what the comic book is going for. I've just looked at the battery, so I'm going to go really quick now. They've managed to go all back to the beginning where mutants are being prosecuted, and they've done it really well because humans were a fan of Inhumans and then the X-Men Wars. I didn't read any of that. I didn't fancy reading any of that. That was quite boring. But the X-Men are being hated again and being prosecuted, and it's a right time to do it with everything going on in the world. It's a right time to focus on prejudice against different people, and they're doing it really well. And the X-Men become heroes again. Finally, I wasn't too fussed about the bad guys at the end. Spoiler, if you're not read it and you want to be surprised about what happens at the end, I'm going to give you 2 seconds to just switch away. 1, 2. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. Fantastic, great. If you're getting the old style X-Men back, get the old style villains back. Unfortunately, I'm not too fussed of the lineup in there. I think it's Magma from the New Mutants. It looks like her anyway. Pyro's back from the dead. Avalanche is back from the dead. Was he dead? I can't remember. I liked Pyro and Avalanche. There are a few other characters that I weren't particularly sure who they were, but I would have loved to see if they were going to bring some of the characters back. Pyro, Avalanche, Toad, Blob, those kind of 90s feel Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. But that's just me. If I'm going to go nostalgia, I want to go full-blown nostalgia. Other than that, X-Men Gold, I would fully recommend it. If you're an X-Men fan, go read it. If you were an X-Men fan, then got put off it again, go check it out and see what you feel about it. But yeah, that's it. That's it for now. Quick one. Probably not that quick because I babbled on a bit. Yeah, go check out X-Men Gold. Come back and tell me what you think about it. If I'm wrong or if you think it could be better. It's a first issue and it's a very good first issue. One other thing that's kind of irritated me is, as I read through the back, it says the next issue is in 2 weeks' time, and that really annoyed me. There's a lot of X-Men titles coming out over the next month. I think next week it's Generation X, Weapon X, and something else. I can't remember what. And I want to check them all out, all the first issues. But X-Men Gold is having 2 issues in a month, and I hate it when they do that, because my money will be spent on the comic that I've read already and that I like. And I wouldn't want to spend some of those money on comics that I'm not too sure about. X-Men Gold was lucky that it came out first. Whatever came out first, I would have tried first. But I want to check out issue 2 of that. So that's out in 2 weeks. I'd rather have it monthly, and then everyone's finances could stretch a bit more and collect more comics. I don't know why they do it fortnightly. Maybe because it's the title role of the X-Men. It's the big X-Men title as it was. But who knows? Yeah, but that did annoy me. But yeah, other than that, check out X-Men Gold. Tell me what you think about it. Ta-ta for now, guys. Thank you for watching.